In 2021, Indian Motorcycle reimagined the iconic Indian Chief. Now, 3 renowned custom builders are showcasing the Indian Chief's virtually unlimited possibilities to make it your own.
I mean, we each individually got a phone call from Indian wondering if we would be interested in working with one of their new models and then working together again. And that sounded great to me. Keino and I stay in touch from time to time and pretty much kind of knocked back and forth. Okay, you know, you jump on this, I'll jump on that, and followed our strong suits in different directions as far as what we each focused on over the coming months.
He has such a lot of skills and talent. To be honest with you, it's a little bit intimidating working with him. You know, we talked about it, and yeah, let's do this together again. It's been a long time.
A few of us got together in a new shop in Brooklyn around 2000, and Keino and Larry and a few other friends of ours and myself all started working together. Being around somebody with that level of skill and also that kind of thirst for knowledge and excitement about life and excitement about what we were doing, it was amazing because every day you had this sort of charismatic, input that you could sort of glean off of and learn from.
Somehow they kind of took me into that circle. It was a good experience, and it definitely helped me to find my identity.
What I've enjoyed over the years, though, is really kind of developing, I guess, as much of a skill set as I could in all the different aspects of the bike build. The metalworking, the paint, the leather.
Be a mechanic, be a builder and a fabricator, and the sheet metal shaper. I found it my calling. It's just me, customer, and project. It's definitely it's different from those days.
I was really excited about working with Indian's new platform, and it looked like the perfect platform to modify. The way that it's assembled makes it really easy to kind of get in there and then work with. So if you're really hands-on, it's kind of accommodating to that. We came into this looking to do sort of a New York City chopper style. I mean, that's kind of our background. The main frame and driveline are basically stock, but from there on out, pretty much everything was done to this bike. So the first thing was the rear fender and rear strut situation. The rear section was really just trimmed down to a basic rigid fender and tail light. The tank Keino made using some components of the original tank, and then he fabricated that from scratch.
I wanted to expose as much as I could on frame and also that head. I was picturing that when you sit on the bike, you can see the head of the engine. I like the way it looks when you sit on the bike and heads and boom, yeah.
Keino did exhaust pipes, a nice exhaust pipe set for it that sounds great. The original front end got pulled off and had to deal with the different bearing sizes and conversions there, but I made a girder front end from scratch for that. We changed out the front wheel to a 21 with no brake, custom risers, custom bars, everything electrical that was all spread around, that's all tucked under a little cover under the seat. Seats obviously are one of a kind. Converted the shifting to jockey shift and foot clutch. And that allowed us to clean up the bars and get rid of the levers. And then in the end doing a paint job on the whole thing to kind of bring it all together.
Fork and my tank, they're working together. That's the best part when I saw it. It's just like, oh, that's Paul and that's mine, on the one bike.
Honestly, you look back at it, it sort of fits the first plan. Pretty much hit on all the points that we wanted to touch on and just moved through the process pretty organically and came together about 95% to what we had initially intended to do in the first 5 minutes. As far as Nico seeing this bike, really hardly anybody's seen this bike yet as of right now, us sitting here. Least of all him when it's gonna be his. So yeah, I'm really excited about his reaction. Hopefully it's a good one.
At the same time, it's like, thank God it's over. Let's move on. I got other stuff to do.